Hi, I'm Julia and this is my shed. So today's job is to finish preparing the Ellie for its first run. So we've got a few little jobs to do. We need to add some packing to the regulator gland. Just a little bit of packing around here. We need to make a breathable plug for the meths tank. And we need to put some wicks in the burner. And then we're ready to go. So let's get on with that. So for the regulator gland, what I'm going to use is some of this PTFE packing, which I bought quite a long time ago. This stuff is a bit thick, so what I'll do is I'll cut it in half, or possibly even quarter, and then I'll wrap it round, and that should do the trick. Okay, so I think that's enough packing. So before, this wouldn't stay in position. It was a bit floppy. So I'd probably just tighten that up very slightly. But that's got a nice bit of resistance to it now, so that will just sit wherever I leave it now. So we'll see how we get on with that. We can always add a bit more if need be, but it's not too stiff. I think that's just right. So we'll give that a go and we'll see how we get on with that. So for the wicks, there's these days there's two options. We've got this woven cotton, which is sort of the traditional idea, and the other option is this. It's like a fiberglass or a glass fibre, which again is woven. This is sold as a seal for wood burning stoves, as an example. And this is obviously quite fire resistant, but it is a fibre, so it does wick up the meths. I think I'll start with the traditional stuff first, and we'll see how we get on with that. Now, interestingly, I thought these were just pure cotton, this wick material, but it seems to have the centre part, or the core, is this fiberglass stuff again. So that's what we've come up with. That one seems a little bit shorter, but you know, we can mess about with that. So I think we'll give that. I need to make a lid, but then we'll give that a go. It's a bit of a black art, is wicks with meths burners, and it's not one that I'm completely savvy to. I've played a little bit with meths burners and sort of had some success. So we'll give that a go and see how it looks. Okay, so that's the 4 meths tank plugs made. So what I need to do is just add a little slot here, just to let air to come into the tank. Otherwise it will just not actually feed at all. So I'm going to use the Dremel to do that. Okay, so I think that's quite a nice slot. That should let plenty of air through. So I think we're good to go on the burner now. So finally we're preparing Ellie for a first steam up. So I'm using a syringe to fill the boiler. It's a 50ml syringe, so I think it took just over 3 syringes full there. fill the boiler up. Next job was to fill up the lubricator up to the level of the cross pipe. It's quite a big lubricator actually, it took quite a lot of oil to get that filled up. And I also put some steam oil on the cylinder as well. Now the chassis is lubricated with light oil, and I'm using clear meths for this. This is decent quality meths to fill up the burner. And then finally we light the wicks. So as we started to get some pressure building up, there was various leaks from various fittings. So you can see I'm just tightening up here, sort of desperately going around each fitting trying to tighten it up so it stops leaking. Okay, so here I'm on the rolling road trying to get the motor to run, and I was doing everything I could think of, but basically it would turn over for about a quarter of a turn and then just stop. So there's definitely a tight spot somewhere in the motion work at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video here. That was reasonably successful. We've managed to seal up all the boiler fittings. I think we've got the safety valve almost right. Couldn't get it to run properly, and what I think's happened is when I've put the motor back in, it's not gone quite in the right place, and you can feel it gets stiff as you turn the flywheel over. So what I was finding when I was trying on steam was it would go like quarter of a turn and then lock up. So I think that's I just need to move the motor slightly, and it may be the pipes are interfering a bit with that. So we'll probably get the loco set up on air, and then we'll have another go at getting that all nicely adjusted. Rather disappointingly, I did find a steam leak on the bottom of this bend. I think it's actually a crack in the pipe. It didn't seem to be coming from here, it seemed to be coming from the actual pipe, so I need to investigate that. But the pressure gauge was working as well. The gland just needed quite a bit of tightening up, but now it's fine. Yeah, so the burner was working reasonably well. It was getting quite decent heat off it. The flames were a little yellow, so I think perhaps what I need to do is just open these gaps out a bit, so that you can get a bit more airflow through around the boiler. So we'll have a go at adjusting that as well. But all in all, not too bad. You expect a few teething problems. Oh yeah, the other thing was the lubricator was definitely working, because there's plenty of oil getting around the piston, so that's good as well. So anyway, hope you found that interesting, entertaining, educational maybe. Like, share and subscribe, and leave a comment if you've got any suggestions. I'd be interested to hear from you. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one.